Taking someone's opinion about how you treated them in the place of you're making me look bad shows your victim mentality. I say this because I live my life in a perception in which I believe I could do bad things to people when I was past tired or overwhelmed and not have to reap the repercussions of it. Even though I may not initially start it, the conflict, I damn sure ignited it. So with that, I'm now in a position of being put in that person's shoes and recognizing that I have no right to tell somebody they shouldn't feel sad, ashamed, or hurt based off the negative things I have said or done about that person. And they decided to express that to somebody else. That's not them talking about me. It's talking about what I did. And I'm only angry because I'm ashamed of what I did. So it bruised my ego. And I didn't understand why people kept saying, oh, you're playing victim. And do just, yes, I had every right to be angry at the action that was taken against me or the things that was taken against me. I was wrong. I've been wrong for holding it and using it to make people feel ashamed of themselves or to use it as a weight of entitlement so I could get that person to do whatever I want them to do. And ultimately, it just shows that I have a obsessive, controlling position, but also have the audacity to have low self-esteem and to be extremely critical of everybody, including myself. And in the midst to wrap all that up, I believe that I'm just this grand individual. Now, I'm not saying this to downplay myself. I'm saying this to rip the Band-Aid off, because it gets to a point to where once you do your work, when you truly get into doing your work, ain't nothing nobody else can say of you except your flaws and what you do and how you come in. What you done, what you haven't done, what you spoken on, what you haven't done, spoken on. And people was feeling the energy of the resentment I held for myself for doing things I didn't really want to do. Although I have free will, it's hard for me to make big decisions, life-changing decisions. Although I have free will, I don't have the knowledge or the capacity to truly assess something logically and not an emotional standpoint to where it brings out the highest good for me and my kids and my life. Although I have free will, I have allowed my free will to focus on the things that are negative. And whatever you focus on, it amplifies. God bless the truth. Yeah, people did really bad things to you, but you have more than enough opportunity to leave it there. You have more than enough opportunity to not revisit it. You have more than enough opportunity to not let it harbor inside of you. For me, I thought just compartmentalizing, I think I said it correctly, my emotions instead of dealing with them, I would be more likable. But abandoning my emotions, I was in a dangerous place Like, I placed myself in such a dangerous place. There's no bad situation that I have went through that I didn't get a warning ahead of time. And for that very reason, cannot be in the position of the victim. Is why I'm choosing to take my power back from that word and from the people that call me that. And it's crazy, the people that said I play victim is the people that I had the most emotional discard with. Like, that seeing me in most of my seasons, but also watching me transition. To you to decide, am I gonna act like my toddler, or I'm gonna act my age? And the person I was last year, I can't even say like a couple years, it was last year, like, I was being a toddler. I was throwing tantrums. I was blaming everybody. I was using the fact that I made bad decisions based off how I felt, and I got a negative outcome. I made decisions based on how people perceive me. I made decisions based on how people would accept me. I made decisions based on people, and people are living their lives, and I'm in the same mental state. So what does that say about me? I'm the problem. 3 years ago, I didn't want to accept that. I went back and forth from Killeen to Texas. Killeen's in Texas. I went back and forth from Killeen, Texas to Louisiana 6 times. Back and forth. Every time something would go wrong in that relationship, oh, I'm going to run to my mama. I'm going to run to my mom. I'm going to run to my mom. She tried her best to support me and get me to understand that I got to stick to a plan and follow that. But at that time of my life, I just wanted to do what I wanted to do. I just wanted to be a stubborn child. Not just with her, but with everybody around me. And I'm choosing today, along with my analysis of the last couple of weeks, almost like, last 6 months really. I don't want to be a victim anymore. I don't want to blame nobody for my actions, for my thoughts, for the lack thereof. Because at the end of the day, this is my life. This is my life. I was watching Dun Dun Dun, one of my favorite animes, and the girl with the pink hair, she stopped, like they was in class, and she stopped and she said, please stop talking about the girl with the brown hair. I can't think of her name. And she's not a bad person. Like, I started those rumors. Everybody was so shocked, and then she was by herself. And she was like, man, I went so hard to build up this popularity and this and the third. And through the midst of her being revealed, she gained 4 new friends and a cat. She also found her power. She learned how to express herself differently through intimacy. And there was a new profound confidence in her that she didn't need applause. Now, she still was very, very much male-centered, but just off those little steps, that's all it takes, is a step. A step to say, I don't want to live like this anymore. I don't want to drink this anymore. I don't want to smoke this anymore. I don't want to watch this anymore. I don't want to think like this, dress like this, move like this anymore. A step to really, truly change your life. I don't know what's to come. And I don't know what's about to be taken away. But I do know after this, I'm going to be a completely different person. I do know after the grand reveal, I'm going to come out on top. It's never been a situation to where, whether I'm wrong or right, I don't come out on top. And when I say on top, it's not necessarily saying, well, why when money or this and the third. A win doesn't always have to necessarily be monetary gain. A win could definitely just be a perspective change. A win could definitely be just silence and peace in that silence. A win could definitely be like acceptance. We're so focused on like monetary gains and situations to where somebody do something bad, I want to get this back. But I had to really go back into my 2022 old Instagram and look back on the things that I said and spoke life into people and speak that same life over myself. Expecting somebody to receive bad karma because they did something bad to me in spite of me is entitlement. I can't give or take away anybody's blessings. I'm not God. And me requesting it, thinking it, or imagining it puts me in a position to pretend as if I have some sort of control, like I'm bigger than the program, and I'm not. I'm only a part of the play. I choose to walk away. I choose to accept the good, bad, and the ugly, and I choose to forgive myself. It's gonna be deeper healing outside of this video. But this is like, I guess, the new moon, the eclipse, to a better life for me. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope this helps somebody. Remember, we're not here to agree or disagree. Baby, we're here to finish. Message.